Hello, everybody, and I have some really good news. If you have been following our journey, Neo Philanthropy started around December of 2019, if I remember well. Um, and we started with the intention of basically creating initiatives that help those who are in need the most. And one of our first project was supplying school supplies, which included uniform, it included books, pens, and some sanitary pads for women at this small school at the island. And it went extremely smooth. But during that time, we also realized that period poverty was actually a big problem because the few sanitary pads we had, we ran out immediately. And that's when we realized that, okay, our next project would just be providing some sanitary pads to girls in that school, and of course every other women around that community. And we did that, and it went extremely smooth as well. And then we've also participated in a partnership with a local library in my village, where we became a sponsor of one of their events called the literacy events, where they're encouraging kids to get interest in reading. And so I helped with providing some awards to those who did excellent. And I also donated 3 wheelchairs to kids who needed them, because you can imagine in the villages where the terrains are terrible, and where there's not a lot of awareness about disability, most kids who are disabled are likely to be kept inside the house, and very less likely do they ever see the sun or experience, just being outside. And so just being able to give these wheelchairs was a huge help to those kids. It was also around COVID when we helped a local church with a musical instrument. This makes me so happy because this is a small church that I grew up going to, and it was wonderful to see Neo Philanthropy step up and give them nice piano speakers and some microphones that they needed to worship. Another thing we also did throughout these years is in my community, there's a high rate of unemployment. And when this is a problem to a small rural area, men most likely are, they cause some trouble at home. Either they spend all their days at the bars drinking alcohol, and they come home sometimes abusing their women, or, just causing chaos. And so we thought, okay, how can we use some of the existing talents in the village to redirect the focus of these men who have some struggling families, to actually make sure they can use their time very well. And my friends over there had this small community soccer team or football team where they recruited some men that and welcomed them to join them as well. And so instead of them craving alcohol or anything, they're actually craving for water or some juice because they were exhausted playing soccer together. And this it was definitely there to reduce the chaos at home. Number two, to show them that there is more things they can do to actually enjoy life, and soccer was one of them. So we were very happy to jump in and help them with some training jerseys and, of course, a ball as well. We also, if you've been following us, we made a shift to now primarily focus on education. Excuse me. And it's been a blessing thanks to two incredible sponsors, Drake Scholarship Fund and Luna Plus. They jumped in and helped. If you've watched our pages, we listed students that needed some sponsorship, and they were there. They jumped in and they helped and they sponsored these kids. And the good news we have today is actually among those students that we help with school fees and make sure they're attending school, 2 of them are graduating. And what a blessing. We are very blessed. We're very happy and very excited that we can see them now go through the whole high school and actually finish it, because the chances of them dropping out was high because of lack of access to funds to finance their school systems. And so, and it is a circle, is now being full, because I myself have been blessed for by so many people in my life who have helped me go through my education, and I was able to graduate college, and now I am a married man. So it's wonderful, and so I really started Neo Philanthropy to give back, and I'm very glad that I can now start seeing the results. And we've done so many other small projects here and there behind the scene. I'm sure you know we've helped a family build a new home, and it was wonderful, and many other projects. But the reason I'm making this video is one, to show that actually things are possible, and everyone that has had trust in us, uh, it has provided results. Now we have two kids that are graduating. We have kids that now have wheelchairs because of your support. We have been able to provide pads. I know it was one time an event, and the hope is people will realize that the problem is there, and they will keep helping those communities. But it is good that at least we can pave a path to show people the future, to direct them, to give them a good step in the right direction, and we're very proud of that. Beyond that, again, I'm a strong believer that there is so many people out there who are willing to serve, and my advice always is go where people are serving and join them. So this is how I welcome people to my team. If you are passionate about what Neo Philanthropy has been doing so far, we welcome you. But as I have mentioned again, we are trying to focus on education and to send as many kids as possible through school to make sure they get great access to education, because again we believe that education, is a gift that never stops giving, and so we want to make sure these kids can have that access and now go out into the world and do great things. We're open to any type of support, whether you want to resume for the project like sanitary pads and you want to give sanitary pads to people, whether you have wheelchairs that you want to give to more people who needs them. A lot. There's so much need out here, and we can do good one day at a time. Again, thanks for following our journey and trusting us and really being part of this journey. We're very happy, and I just wanted to sit after a while to share you some of the updates of what has been going on. And I hope I have just made you catch up to our progress. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next one.